watched my last haul video, I alluded to the fact that I was going to do this one. This is sort of a Florida slash Black Friday slash mishmash of things. Basically back in October, November time, my parents were in Florida for a while, and I preempted that and ordered a few things to get sent to the villa they were staying at, and because I knew it would be cheaper to do it that way than pay for them to be shipped over here with postage and possibly customs fees. So that was that. I also asked them to pick me up a couple of things, and like I said, I did some Black Friday shopping, not too much because I actually had to send quite a few bits back, and I've been putting off this video for one specific item that I will get to, which is kind of ironic because I've actually wrapped it up for Christmas. So that's the majority of where things have come from, and then there's just a couple of other things blended in. So where do we start? I'm just going to start with what's closest to me. These were sort of like holiday gifts from my parents, and they are these Mickey and Minnie mugs. They got them from Walmart. If you don't know, Walmart is the best place to get Disney souvenirs on a budget. We used to go there all the time to get, like, if I'd get like key rings for all my friends, because like when you're a child and like teenager, I had maybe like 5 to 7 people I wanted to buy key rings for, and that can add up if you actually look in the Disney parks. So they got us these mugs. So this one's just Mickey on both sides. That's obviously Darren's one, and it's got Mickey on the handle, and then this is my one, and it says "It's all about me," and they're really like quite large coffee mugs. Doesn't say the price on them, but I imagine they were maybe anywhere between like $4 and $7, I want to say. So they got us those, and then they also got us these magnets, which again, just Mickey and Minnie, and these were $2 each. I know that because they left the price on the back. So yeah, good place to go and get Disney items. They are Disney branded. I don't know if they're licensed Disney, but I mean, they seem to have some sort of partnership with Walmart, so good place to go for those. So we got those. I will move on. I mean, this is in a completely random order. I will move on to candles. I placed an order with Bath & Body Works because they were having a sale on their candles. This was actually even before Black Friday. I think that it was like, they're working at like $10 each for a candle, which is still a lot, but we love Bath & Body Works candles. We're still burning through some that we bought back in 2017 when we were out there, and these are some of my favourite scents that I knew I liked. So these are all 3-wick candles as well. So the first one is Bergamot Waters. You may have seen me mention this before. We've currently nearly finished burning our current one of these. It's sparkling bergamot, which I don't know what a bergamot is. Pristine blue waters, sugared citrus, creamy sandalwood. So it is very citrusy, but it's just a really nice fresh scent if you want something burning throughout the day. You know, sometimes you think, oh, I want to burn a candle, but that's more of like a nighttime getting cozy scent. This is like one you could burn all day. They aren't in, like, I don't know if you can see, there's a bit of candle wax all around everywhere. These held up really well considering they obviously got shipped to the villa and then my parents had to bring them back. God bless them for bringing back all these heavy candles. I was just like, wrap them all in towels and they'll be fine, and they did all get here in one piece, so that was good. But yeah, really nice, like citrusy, orangey. If you've ever had the Dolce & Gabbana light blue, or there's a Moschino, I think it's called like Love Love perfume, they're very similar. That's what this smells like. The next one again is a favourite of mine. This is Champagne Toast, and it says bubbly champagne, sparkling berries and juicy tangerine. And again, it's another sort of fruity scent, not quite as citrusy as that other one. More on like the peachy, like it says, like champagne toast, Bucks Fizz, that sort of scent. Really nice. Again, another nice daytime scent, and this is a gorgeous one if you want to gift it. I thought I'd still show you these even though, you know, Christmas, by the time I upload this, it's going to be really close to Christmas. But obviously sales. And people have birthdays very early on in 2019, so that is, again, one of our favourites, and I have gifted that one before and it went down really well. The next one is one that I took a chance on and I thought I would pretty like it. This is Heirloom Apple. Something happened to the label on it, I don't know. But this says Golden Honey Crisp Apple Blossom Fresh Sugar Cane. And this is just very crisp apple. If you've ever had Fresh Market apple, I think it is, they've, over the past few years, they've released quite a few sort of like orchard apple, crisp apple. That's what this smells like. It's their sort of, I guess, 2018 autumn winter candle for that, and it is like very crisp sweet apples, and I really like it. Again, another sort of nice one to burn like in your kitchen or just throughout the day if you want something nice and sort of uplifting. The final one from Bath & Body Works is this one. This is Mahogany Teakwood. Again, I've talked about this before. It's the infamous Abercrombie & Fitch smelling candle. It says rich mahogany, black teakwood, dark oak and frosted lavender. And I particularly like this one because I had a raccoon on it. I really liked, they've brought out some really nice packaging for their candles and I think they're gorgeous looking gifts. They even brought some more out after this that were more like the Christmassy ones that you could gift. They are super pretty. So yeah, this is just, smells of like men's cologne, lovely. One is definitely a hit with the men, and I really like that and I think it looks really cute. So those are the ones I got from Bath & Body Works. I did just want to show you this candle. I don't know if I showed it in my last haul video, but I thought it was too cute not to show you again. I got this one from Home Sense and it was $6.99. I'm trying to see if there's a brand to it. Not really. It says Eucalyptus Mint Succulent Garden. Well, that's what it looks like, and basically it's just got all these cute succulents on it, and I thought, how cute is that? Especially like when you finish burning the candle, you can use it to like house a succulent. I'm not wild on the scent, like it doesn't blow me away like any of those Bath & Body Works ones, but I'm trying to just, it does have that like minty fruity smell to it. That's a really poor description, but if you see this, I just thought it was super cute, and yeah, I thought I'd show you that one. So I've got a couple makeup items, but I'm going to save them for last because I want to swatch them for you and then I don't want to risk getting makeup on any of the other items. So we will move on to, let's move on to books, because that's sort of is another thing they brought back from America for me. They went into Books A Million, and I love going into Books A Million when we're out there. It's the best bookshop, and they always have a signed or autographed book section, and they said they were going in there, and I was like, hey, if you're in there, just take a couple of photos of that aisle and let me see what they've got. And they managed to bring me back 3 books, 3 hardbacks. Yes, I was sort of like, they were sending me photos and I was trying to like look them up really quickly to see what I would like. So I've got these 3. I've had these sat in their bags for a while now, so I can't remember what they are, so these will be a surprise as I read the synopsis out to you. Let's start with this one. These, like I said, are all signed editions. This is Mitch Albom, The Next Person You Meet in Heaven, and I believe this is actually a second book based off the book 5 People You Meet in Heaven. So I do ideally want to get that before I read this one, but I couldn't pass up a signed copy and it sounded quite interesting. I do believe it's about spirits and, you know, people in heaven. I don't want to read it too much because obviously it's the second book, so I don't want to spoil it for myself in case it does follow on from the first one. But that is the signature in there, and that was $23.99, and that is a small book. They kindly gifted these to me as early Christmas presents, which was lovely. So that is the first one. The second one is one that I'd been eyeing up on Waterstones, but when I saw it in this copy edition, and the cover is so pretty. This is Jodie Picoult's Spark of Light, again a signed copy. This was $28.99. Let's show you our signature. There it is. So I can't actually remember what this is about, so let me have a quick read. Okay, so I've just read the bit on the inside. Basically, this is about, like, I believe it's set in a woman's clinic. And basically this gunman goes in and takes people hostage and opens fire. Very real as to what is going on, mostly in America, over the past couple of years. It's definitely a new storyline. Well, not sort of new, but you know, it's more closer to home now than it would have been maybe 5 years ago. And it's all about the policeman that's involved in this. He finds out, I think, his daughter is in the clinic being held hostage. And it just really intrigued me, the storyline, so got that one. So the third book that they picked up for me was Cottage by the Sea by Debbie McAmber. I've read a couple of her books now. She did the like knitting series that I've talked about a couple of times, A Good Yarn, something along those lines. So I knew I quite liked this author's writing style when I looked up, and it intrigued me. There's her signature, probably the one that looks most like her actual name out of the three. So as you can probably tell, this is about a cottage that is located by the sea, and it's about like a small like seaside town. It says, Annie Marlowe has been through the worst. Rocked by tragedy, she heads to the one place that makes her happy, Oceanside in the Pacific Northwest, the destination of many family vacations when Annie was a teenager. Once there, Annie begins to restore her broken spirit, thanks in part to the folk she meets. A local painter, Keaton, whose large frame is equal to his big heart, and who helps Annie fix up her rental cottage by the sea. Melly, the reclusive, prickly landlord, Annie is determined to befriend, and Britt, a teenager with the terrible secret. But it is Keaton to whom Annie feels most drawn. His quiet, peaceful nature offers her both comfort and reprieve from her grief, and the two begin to grow closer. Then events threaten to undo the ideal Annie has come to enjoy, and when the opportunity of a lifetime lands in her lap, she is torn between the excitement of a new journey towards success and the safe and secure arms of the haven and the man she's come to call home. In this heartwarming tale, Annie finds that the surest way to fix what is damaged within is to help others rise above their pain and find a way to heal. So not particularly my normal book that I go for. It's definitely sounds like it's got a romance love interest part to it, but I do like those like small towns set in America, sort of very simple life, so I will be getting to that one in 2019. The next thing I wanted to show you, there's a couple bits here that are from small Etsy shops, and I will link all the shops that I can find down below. We were in need of a new calendar. For the past 2 years we have had a raccoon calendar, but this year we looked on Amazon and it looked like they weren't doing one this year, so we had to turn to somewhere else to find one. So I thought we'd have a look on Etsy, and I chose this one. It was probably a bit more than like you'd ideally spend on a calendar, but I'm very much like to support small businesses, and this one was really beautiful. So this is by Wind on Paper, and I'm not quite sure how to pronounce the actual like illustrator's name, but it's basically this London calendar with all these gorgeous illustrations on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. So it's all different places in London, and they're just really gorgeous, beautiful illustrations. Definitely this one of the Liberty shop caught my eye because I love hydrangeas. Let's try and show you another one. I have already sort of written in some of these in preparation. So this is July. Look how pretty that is. So this is definitely one that you can keep afterwards, you know, colour up and make prints out of. I think that would be really beautiful to do. So like I said, I will link that down below, and I love the illustrations in that. So we might as well talk about the other two things I bought on Etsy. I was looking at Embroidered Hoops to go. I originally wanted them to go on our feature wall in our lounge, but these have actually ended up in our hallway, and they look pretty nice there. So this first one, it says, "You can do it," and this is all in sequins, and I just love the colours of these. I think it's really pretty. So these are perfect, both these, because they're like right in our by our front door, so it's like quite motivational as you see them every day. On the back it's just like a plain felt, and it came with this little blue ribbon which I've just left on it. You could get it with pink tassels, but I thought that was just too much. Yeah, got that one. And then this other one is sort of part embroidered, part like screen printed, and it says Mazel Tov on it, which is congratulations. And I just thought it was really cute. And it's got all these like little flowers embroidered onto it, and yeah, so the actual like Mazel Tov bit is like actually on the fabric, and then all the little colour extras are all embroidered on. And on the back it's got this really nice like velour backing. It's really nice. I think the hoop that it's on is really pretty. So those two sort of just sit in our hallway together, and it's like, congratulations, you can do it. Sort of motivational as you walk in and out of the house. So the next item was an ornament that is currently on our tree, and I've just taken it off for this video. This is again another Etsy item, and it's this Happy Christmaka ornament. I was searching for some more Chanukah and holiday ornaments and decor for the house, and I came across this one, and you could actually personalise what it said along here. I just got the Happy Christmaka, but you could get a year put on it, you could probably get a family name on it, and it's really cute. It's just got the Chanukah and then some dreidels and a Star of David, and I just thought that was really cute to add to our tree. Obviously, if you've seen our videos, we are a big supporter of Christmaka, and I did a whole decor video. I'll leave that down below. So yeah, probably not like the best quality as far as like painting goes, but I very much like that on our tree. So we will move on to clothing. The first 3 items of clothing, again, were pieces I ordered to get sent to Florida. The first one we had a lot of issues over, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend the company, but I recommend the ethos behind it and why they did it and the message it stands for, and that's the reason why I will link them down below. They are a small startup company, which they don't advertise terribly well when you order, and it doesn't tell you that it's going to take a couple of weeks at least to be not only get to you, but just to be like dispatched from their offices. So prepare, if you want one of these, for it to take maybe like 2-3 weeks. I ordered this to get sent, and I thought it would come in time, and my parents actually left before it came, and we had to get one of our friends out there to send it, to bring it back for us. But I saw these t-shirts, I liked the meaning behind them and what they stood for, and part of the proceeds of this go towards the cause, which I'll talk about in a second. I did get my dad and Darren a t-shirt as well. They got black versions of these, but I chose this white one. So this is what it looks like. So on the front, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, I'm actually looking at this closely for the first time, and there's like a mark on the back of it, which is super annoying. Considering it's a white t-shirt, it's like ink or something. So don't expect the best quality from these. They are a small startup, which, like I said, I'm all for small businesses and that, but you gotta get your shit together, guys. So on the front it's got this little symbol, and if you remember, this is for the Pittsburgh victims of when was it, a couple of months ago it must have been, when a gunman opened fire in a synagogue during a family event, and obviously people sadly lost their lives, and part of the proceeds to all these t-shirts go towards that synagogue and the families that were affected during that time. So that's sort of the Pittsburgh emblem that they used during that time. And then on the back it says "Stronger Than Hate," which was the slogan at the time. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that piece of like ink on the back. Hopefully it won't be too noticeable, but that is kind of annoying, and maybe it will wash out. We will have to see. I can't really remember the prices, to be honest, but like I said, don't expect a lot from this company, but I liked the fact that it helped with part of the proceeds went to the people that were affected, and that's purely the reason that I went for those t-shirts. The other two, again, are Etsy ones, and you may have seen me be wearing these in a couple of my videos, especially this one. This is my Happy Holidays t-shirt, so this is obviously for Hanukkah, and this shop does a ton of different t-shirts, not just Jewish ones, but they do have quite a large variety of Hanukkah ones. Some of them I wouldn't even say are Hanukkah specific, like the next one you could have that all year round, which I intend to do. So that one was like on a black t-shirt. This is more of a like a heathery blue grey. I believe you could choose colours, I think. And this one says matzo balling on it with the Star of David. I thought that was really cool. Obviously like matzo balls that you have in your chicken soup. And these are really soft t-shirts actually. Yeah, they do a ton of different ones, so I will leave the link to that shop down below. And then I have 3 items that I bought in the Black Friday sales. So again, can't quite remember prices of these. They may possibly have gone up, but again, Boxing Day sales. If you see anything, check them out. So the first one is a dress, and this is from Dorothy Perkins. I love this dress. I wore it to we had like a friend's Christmas like little get together, and I wore it for this, and I'm probably going to wear it on New Year's Eve. I just think it's just super cute. Darren hates this dress, and I'll tell you in a minute why, but it is this velvet dress, and it's like this gorgeous, I don't know, it's not even like a wine, it is definitely more of like a purple, like a grape colour almost. Super, super gorgeous. It's got long sleeves. It probably comes mid-thigh, I want to say, and it's got like a wrap over bit at the bottom, but the wrap over is actually attached, so it's not gonna, like, if there's a gust of wind, it's not gonna fly open and show your knickers. So I like that element, and it is quite a deep V, but still, if you've got the goods, it's not too much. It's quite a very tasteful dress actually, and I really like it. Darren hates this because it's velvet. He hates velvet. He likes the dress, he just hates the feel of it. So he stays well clear of me when I'm wearing this. So yeah, got this on Dorothy Perkins. I think it was about £20, and I've been looking for a velvet dress like that for a while. Let me just hang it up. But all the ones I've seen have either been like not the right shade, or not, like they were too thin, or too revealing on the chest, or something wasn't right. That dress I really like. And then I got these 2 tops from Hollister. These are originally £29. I definitely didn't pay that. I think I paid about 17 each, which is not too bad for Hollister. And they are these sort of crop tops. So this is the first one. They've got like a crossover bit. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. I've not worn these yet, so they've got like a crossover bit, so it's like as if you were like tucking it into jeans and stuff, but you don't actually have to. So really soft fabric. It's got a little clip up here so you're not revealing too much, and it's got long sleeves, but you can roll those up. And I thought these were really cute, like autumn staples. So I got this one that's like a grey and white stripe, and then I got this one, which is my favourite. This is like a red and black plaid, which I plan to wear over the Christmas period. And like I said, there's like a little button so you don't reveal too much, but these are super soft, and I think are really, really cute. Before I show you the final makeup pieces, I'm going to show you this item, which is a wrapped Christmas gift for myself. These actually, I was going to show you, but then I was like, actually I want to save the surprise of actually opening them until Christmas Day. Back when we were actually first deciding about Christmas gifts, I was like, I really would quite like something from this shop, but it went out of stock for a while, and then they came back in stock, and I was like, oh, I'd quite like that. They didn't come back in stock in time for me to get them sent to my parents, unfortunately, but I spoke to Darren, he was like, you've really been wanting these for ages, have it as a Christmas present. And shipping was expensive. I also had to pay customs on it, which is something that you always know that you're probably gonna have to, but you just hope it slips through. it didn't. So altogether I probably paid like 50 quid postage. Say it quietly and no one will hear. But these are from a couple of items from the shop Always More. You've probably heard me talk about it, especially on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, head over there because that's where I post probably the most. But yeah, so this is actually still in its shipping bag. I knew it was obviously from the shipping label what it was, and I've been tracking it intently, and so I picked it up yesterday and I just went ahead and wrapped it straight away. So this is going under the tree for me, and I will probably do a, like, what I got for Christmas video. I've done them for the past couple of years. Personally, I do them because I love to watch them back like in a couple of years and be like, oh yeah, I got that, and it's like it shows a snippet of that year, I find, because it's like some of your favourites and what you're into from that year. So I will probably be revealing these in that video. And so finally, let's show you the makeup items. Okay, so I have 6 lipsticks to show you, which may be quite extravagant, and they are, and I had a lot of issues actually getting these with like packages not turning up and things like that, but I'm going to show you. The first 3 ones I will show you are from Tarte. I don't even know why I ended up buying so many lipsticks. It was one of those like late night purchases which you sort of regret, and I did it when I was ill, so I was feeling sorry for myself and I was like, I need to be cheered up in a week's time when they come. These probably took quite a while to come because they came from America. They did not get customs charged, which was cool. So I got 3 lipsticks. This is the packaging, which is really pretty, and they've got quite a solid closure, except for one of them. This middle one doesn't say much, but the others seem to. So I got 3 colours. They're very similar colours, I will say that. So this one is Salt Life, and they're all sort of... Oh, hold on a minute. Let's get you back in there, shall we? This was one of my favourite ones actually, and it's really annoying that it's like broken off. So, how are we going to do this? I apologise if the lighting's quite terrible. I actually went on, looked up quite a few people's YouTube channels to sort of see what they look like, but this is like a nudie rose. So that one is Salt Life. That's probably my favourite, which is sad because it's broken. So there's that one. Then we have Set Sail, which again is on the nudie side. It's a bit darker. So that's that one, and that's more of like a, it's got definitely more of a brown element to it, whereas the first one is more of a lighter pink. And then we have Rum Punch, and this one is definitely more of a nude colour. Oh, let me show you. So that is that one there. So all like nudes, but slightly different. So you've got more of a pink one, more of a brown, and then more of a beigey one. So those are the 3 from Tarte, and these are really quite hydrating and moisturising, which I think is the aim of them. On the other end of the spectrum, I got 3 Kat Von D lipsticks. I believe these were on sale around Black Friday time from Debenhams. I did have issues with getting these, but we've got them now. So these are the 3 colours that I chose. These are all matte colours, but they are one of the most moisturising, non-drying lip colours that you'll ever put that are matte. Obviously it's not like normal as in non-matte shades where they're so creamy and all that, but if you're used to matte formulas, these are definitely one of the most moisturising. So the first one is called Lovecraft, which is, the name has a funny connotation in my life, so this is what it looks like. So again, it's like a pinky colour. So that's what it looks like. Definitely more on the pink side. So that's that one. Then we have OG Lolita. And this one is more on like the beigey tone, I'd say. So that is that one there. Can you see? And then the final one is very different from all of those, and it's probably actually my favourite. And this one is Sanctuary. And this is like your very dark purple mauvey grey colour. I've worn it possibly in a couple videos. Definitely a good night out colour, but as you can see, very different from the rest of them. But I really like it if you're pale. I think it works really nicely as well. So yeah, and they smell nice as well, which is a bonus. So as you can see, fairly similar colour palette there, but those are the colours that I like to wear. And I'm actually wearing I believe OG Lolita on my lips. So if you're wondering what that looks like. So I believe that's all I've got to show you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think it's probably going to be quite a long one. Like I said, there probably will be another haul coming up. I don't intend to do so many hauls, but I know you guys love them, so I'll put them out. Obviously in the new year there's not going to be as many. We are obviously going to try and save as much as we can for a holiday. So the one at Christmas will probably be the last one for a while. But yeah, I probably won't see you now until after Christmas, so I hope you have a lovely Christmas. If you do get any time off, then well done to you for getting that off. A big like shout out to the NHS and the what am I trying to say, like the police, fire, ambulance, anyone who works for the national services at this time of the year that don't get time off around Christmas, especially Christmas Day. Big shout out to you for doing the job and serving our country. So I hope you have a lovely festive period, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.